farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebud guys.
Aspects of the life.
Definitely so. Yeah. Patrick's West gin.
That's right. That's probably the closest gin. Well, no, and Kristen has a friend named Jen, so those are the two closest gins I know.
My sister has a friend named Jen. A couple of them, I think. That's
Yeah.
probably the closest ones outside of Patrick's gin.
What
Gin.
What about Seagrams?
Gin is near and dear to my heart because you make martinis with gin. I make martinis with gin. Actually, Morgan makes martinis with gin. I drink martinis with gin.
Does Morgan know about this?
She does. She does. It's the only gin she lets me hang out with. Hey, so here's the thing. First of all, hey guys, and second of all, so this is literally one of the cheapest gins you can get. It's, I don't know, $8 or so for a bottle usually.
It's a bargain.
$9, something around that deal. And weirdly enough, it's very uncommon where we live to be able to walk into a bar and get this. If you're ordering a drink or whatever, they have almost every other kind of gin you can imagine, but they don't usually have this one.
Yeah.
And this is a Seagram's Extra Dry, just their plain one. This is also happens to be one of my all-time favorite gins for
you talk about
sipping
this
or making a martini out of. I dearly, absolutely love it.
Give me that
There's
bottle.
probably better ones to just drink, and there's definitely more expensive ones you can make a nice drink out of. But for this, especially when you're talking low-end gins, this is hands down my favorite one.
Yeah, I you might be stretching it for favorite for me, but it's a solid little bottle.
This is one I drink constantly, and like I said, when you look at other drinks in that same price range where you're talking about, let's say, less than $15, maybe even up to $20 in a lot of cases, I don't like them as well. Hendrick's is probably the next closest gin in the category that makes me really enjoy it, or Uncle Val's, and they're pushing $30, in some case more.
If you're in the Midwest, the Ozark Mountain Daredevils gin, you can buy.
Okay.
I think you can buy that at any come and go gas station now.
I don't know how I let that one slip. So that one,
It's like $22 to $26.
yeah, that's in that $20 range. Okay, that one might.
But that's not nationwide, I don't think.
I've never had a martini with that, but I bet it'd be really good. Okay, so
is.
all right, so
It
there's one
is.
other one in there. I don't know how I've let that slip through the cracks. So
So
smells
Seagram's,
like gin.
you talk about this all the time. So what I find interesting about Seagram's is that it's kind of a chameleon. It's like
I may agree with you on
It's
this.
like nice big London dry notes, right? But then it has those sort of floral aspects that say like a Bombay Sapphire would have. Those kind of hide underneath that. And then just now, I'm kind of getting that that clove taste that's been going in heavy on all those sipping gins. The anise.
See, you get more out of that than I do, because one of the things that I like about this is it doesn't get really heavy when it comes to all the spices and all that stuff. Now, it's a nice, spicy, bold, really sharp flavor to it, but the nose, it's fairly laid back. It's got those notes, but they're very mild, compared to some of the ones. Yeah, super even keel.
I mean, they're there.
Almost to the point where if you like something strong, you might even kind of go, oh, this doesn't have enough going on in it.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was getting at. Is that, like, I think this is a good all-purpose gin, and that you can make a dirty martini with this. You can make a twist with this. You can just sip it. And it kind of plays a lot of parts.
There's also this odd chalky Kool-Aid-like note on the nose that I always get out of it that I think's interesting. And I don't know what it reminds me of something when I was a kid, and I just don't know what.
Now,
it might have been my uncle's breath. I haven't seen it. He didn't drink gin.
Yeah, I want to take another sip to make sure I was tasting this right. There's there's big front end notes and there's big back end notes, but the middle's kind of hollow for me.
So the middle's where I find all that floral notes, and it does dissipate pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The middle is the flowery part of the botanical notes that is quick and they're just kind of going and light and like the stuff I really don't like as strongly in my martinis.
Yeah.
You get the burn up front. I think it's primarily alcohol, and you get those juniper notes or whatever the heck it is they put in a thing.
Yeah.
And then the sides burn a little bit in the back, but you don't get a lot of. And I guess that's the thing. At the end of the day, what I like about this is it doesn't have a ridiculous harshness to it.
Yeah.
But yet it's really bold when it comes to its standout flavor.
This holds up in a cocktail all day long. This is one of those things. So like, I'm not as much of a fanboy of Seagrams as you are, but
nah, I get that. Most people isn't and probably shouldn't be. This just hits my palate.
But I think that like go to Costco, Sam's, get a handle of this, and stick in your cabinet for
$12
for mixing drinks. It's the best thing you could do. Get a handle of this, a handle of Evan Williams Black, and I don't know if you can buy a handle of a good Scotch or not. But I've never seen a handle of Scotch.
What is it? Yeah.
I mean, but a good one.
Clan McGregor.
But this is something that like I feel like you can buy one of those handles, and it's such a utility gin.
That's the best way to put it.
That, like,
so I like drinking it, but I will tell you right now, there's way better scotches to just sip on.
Gins.
Gins to just sip on.
I mean, there are
there's
better
a lot of scotches to sip on too. Way better. Daredevil being the primary one that I think I like just drinking straight. But again, for the price, this is my favorite low-end gin. To the point, usually if I'm going and ask for a martini, this is what I prefer mine made with, especially if I don't want to pay the price for a top shelf one like Hendrick's or something along that lines, which they are going to charge you a significant amount. People love it's a Hendrick's martini. I'm like, what's same as cigarette? Anyways, I like it. Doesn't mean you have to, but I like it.
Yeah. Take that.
Mm-hmm. Internet.
Oh, right. Until next time.
Whether it's the really cheap gin that you kind of sort of like.
Oh, the Ringer bottle you threw into shit week.
Was this the Ringer?
I think so. I can't think of anything else that was
good. I don't think we really did anything.
Old Crow Beast.
Old Crow kind of. Nothing wrong with the Beast.
Well, anyway, you're trying to throw me again. It's still your line.
Am I?
It's your line.
The KC Chiefs, Go Chiefs shirt and hat that you've been wearing for the last 6 episodes, assuming that we do these in order.
Yes. Damn it. People you're meeting, grab a buddy, try something new.